The United States launched its second airstrike in nearly 2 weeks early Thursday on a facility used by Iran's Revolutionary Guard Corps and its proxies in eastern Syria. The attack by two Air Force F-15E jets at a weapons depot Syria's Deir province came after U.S. airstrikes on similar targets in eastern Syria October 27 failed to deter Iran or its proxies Syria and Iraq. The Biden administration was held responsible for the attacks. Not only the attacks continued, there have been at least 22 more since America's retaliatory strikes last month. But Pentagon officials said they become more dangerous. U.S. officials said Iran-backed militias loaded much larger amounts of explosives, more than 80 kilograms, into unmanned aerial vehicles launched from American bases. This sensitive self-defense strike is response to a series of attacks by IRGC Quds Force affiliates against U.S. personnel in Iraq and Syria. Secretary of Defense Lloyd J. Austin III said in statement, "The President has no higher priority than the safety of U.S. personnel and directed today's action to make clear that the United States will defend him, his personnel, and our interests. The United States is fully prepared to take the necessary measures to protect our people and our facilities." He added, "We call against all kinds of tension." The attacks also came after Pentagon said a U.S. military MQ-9 Reaper surveillance drone was shot down by Iran-backed Houthi rebels over the Red Sea off coast of Yemen on Wednesday. The Downing drone, mainstay of American military's aerial surveillance fleet, marked a renewed escalation violence between United States and Iran-backed groups in region. This incident underlined risk that the conflict between Israel and Palestinian group Hamas could escalate into a wider war. Biden administration officials are trying to calculate how to deter Iran-backed Shiite militias from attacking American troops in the region without igniting a broader conflict, said three administration officials who spoke on condition of anonymity discuss internal planning. Attacks and threats from Iran-allied militias are completely unacceptable, Secretary of State Antony J. Blinken said Sunday in Iraq. There have been at least 41 attacks on U.S. forces in Syria and Iraq since October 17, injuring at least 46 U.S. soldiers, 25 of whom suffered traumatic brain injuries, the Pentagon said on Wednesday. The USA has 2,500 soldiers in Iraq and 900 in Syria. Many of these are used to assist local forces combating remnants of the Islamic State. In meetings to select targets, U.S. officials tried to anticipate how each strike would respond. An official said, "Military officials at Pentagon Central Command and U.S. intelligence community have a good idea of the whereabouts of many militia leaders and are assessing the potential blowback if targeted. Airstrikes over past 2 weeks kill those leaders," two officials said. Officials acknowledged that the effort to calibrate the retaliati